What's up, everybody? We're back here again for round 2 of the MPO. And it looks like we'll be looking after the leaderboard today. We are here at the Christie Lake Spring Fling, brought to you by Dead Man Dis and all our friends at Christie Lake Conservation Area. So another big shout out to Brad and his crew. Hey man, we're still looking handsome.
Yes, we are. Absolutely. Things are about to heat up, Jeffy.
Oh, why is that?
Well, we got a good hot card going here.
Oh, this card is on fire.
Good players, good looking players. It's going to get exciting.
So we got a rare treat today to watch Simon Newman. He's an MP40 guy who's moved up to play MPO, so that's sick. Marty Hendell as well. Huge favorite in Canada.
Captain Canada, as a matter of fact.
Absolutely. We've got Kim Scott Wood, who's come out of retirement to gracious us with his ridiculous talent.
He's awesome. If he was a celebrity, he'd be an A-lister.
Absolutely he would. And one of my favorites as well, Grootenboer.
Double G.
First up, Marty Hendell, Innova sponsored player. This guy's an absolute beast. We've got the pleasure of sponsoring him as well here at True North. We picked up Kim Scott Wood as well, who is backed by Discraft. And this guy's a stand-up guy. I love hanging out with Kim.
Kim's played for a long time too. He's real good. Yeah, a lot of people know him.
Toronto favorite, Simon Newman. Very, very strong player. Plays a lot of MP40 and decided to move up today and play MPO, and obviously doing well.
Great first round for Simon too.
Mm-hmm. And finally, man, I love this guy, Grootenboer. He's a pleasure to film, pleasure to hang out with. Absolute gentleman.
Fan favorite.
Definitely. So from the previous round, we've got Marty Hendell in the lead at -8, Kim Scott Wood at -7, Simon Newman at -6, and rounding off the card at -4, Grootenboer. Nice close race.
This should be good.
Mm-hmm. So let's see what this battle looks like. Back to hole 1, par 4. We definitely know that this shot is about landing on the fairway and setting yourself up for a birdie. What do you think?
I think that's exactly what's going to happen, and these guys are going to show us some good shots here, and I'm thinking a couple are going to sneak through, and we'll see some putts.
These guys are heavy hitters. Any chance for an eagle attempt?
They're all looking to do exactly that, but it was a windy weekend. As you can see, we're back in the wind again.
So the wind on this was approximately 30 kilometers an hour. It was brutal. So let's see what these guys do to tackle it. Marty with a huge drive. Sky high.
He's kept it tight properly.
Oh my goodness, that looks incredible. Wow. All right, speaking of eagles, here's our first eagle attempt right out of the gate.
Let's go. Told you things were going to get hot here.
Oh, Kim with a slip with his foot. Big drive.
That's a tough spot in there. Like, once you get into that sumac, it's pretty much a pitch out from there. So
buried. Let's see what he does with that. Simon Newman. That looks like a fantastic drive. Wind's definitely taking it.
That'll work. He's at the mouth.
Dead center of the fairway. Does he have a putt from there?
It'd be a long run.
Pretty tough, eh? Especially with this wind. Although, look at the wind. I think it's in his favor.
With that wind, I'm thinking he's just going to try and toss it right underneath, take that birdie.
Okay. Grootenboer. Look at this.
This looks good. Is that a little tighter? Is that good too?
I think he got trapped. Yeah, he's trapped in there as well in the forest.
Well, see, I didn't catch the end of that one.
So what do you think of Greg's shot? Like the 2-arm style?
He's always had his own unique style. I think that's what's great about disc golf. Like, everybody throws different, putts different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, brings a different approach to trying to do the same thing.
Look at this. How many guys in the world are going to take a roller shot here? Is this what you do?
Like, just to get out of trouble like that?
Yeah, doesn't that seem crazy to me?
Well, that's what I was saying to you. Like, they're always going for it. They're going to try to capitalize one way or the other.
Greg with a nice pitch. Like, look at this wind.
It's getting nasty now.
Might as well play in a wind tunnel. That's about what this is.
Sucks for them. Interesting for us, though.
Mm-hmm. Simon, and this is why Simon's sitting on the lead card today. Look at this.
Easy money,
After
right?
2, great spot. Kim with a very difficult putt here. Oh my goodness.
Good left run. Him a little bit there too.
Yeah, I mean, he's throwing right into the wind there.
Kimmy don't care. Those little putts, they don't bother him.
Greg looks like he's got his dart out there. Oh my goodness. Good run there, Greg. He's not.
I guess I
happy with
talked
that.
to. No, of course he's not.
Nah, that's just he's frustrated.
But if I know KSW, he'll make up for it. I have a problem just calling him Kim, eh? Like I gotta call him like Kim Scott Wood. I gotta say his whole name or something. It just doesn't sit right with me.
Marty for the eagle here. Unbelievable! Wow!
Look at the flag.
Holy!
If that was an inch
smokes.
higher, I think the wind would have pushed that right back out.
It's almost like the wind tried to say nope.
Yeah, when it's that windy, it's.
Oh my goodness!
That's a sketchy putt, you know. Well, and I think that's what happened. Simon just worked himself. Like I think it's way windier than we even realized from that distance. So the 10-footer feels like a 30-footer, and
yeah,
you know, he might have held on to it too long there, but.
For those of you watching, it really is. It's a 30-kilometer plus wind here. This is absolutely brutal conditions, and this is what tests you as a player to compensate.
Double G though, a 10-footer to him's like a 5.
Mhm.
He got them long arms. You just drop it right in. Scarecrow Colleen hitting us again.
Colleen hiding in the bushes. So Marty Hendell with an absolutely ridiculous drive. Eagle right out of the gate. I think that's the reason why he's sitting at -10 right now.
What a start.
Absolutely. Kim with an unfortunate bogey at 5, and a couple of pars from Simon and Greg, which, you know, to us mere mortals would be incredible given the win.
That's what Marty does though. Like if you want to keep up, you got to do the same thing.
Oh man, this is such a treat. I mean, it's such a treat to watch you guys play, especially when we start seeing golf like that. Hole 2, 255, par 3. I expect these guys to just dismantle this because this is an absolute must-make at their level.
See if Marty can send this straight down. Never a doubt for him though.
No.
Right? He's got one of the cleanest putter shots. It's so smooth.
Camera guys just blocked a little bit by that tree, but I think we're sitting quite close to the basket. Simon with a nice drive, decent skip. Would have been nicer if it didn't hit that tree, but we'll see what he does with that. Greg's up next, who, by the way, just cracked 1,000 rating.
This is Double G's territory though.
Mhm.
He's a little off on that one, but anytime you're at a course where you got to thread the needle and there's lots of trees, like that's his game. He's good at that.
Mhm.
Never an issue.
Kimmy here with a drive.
He's not gonna like that after the first hole.
Did that kick back in the center of the fairway?
No, it went left.
On left, okay.
Looks like he hit another tree there.
Still kind of trapped. Kim's off to a rough start so far. Simon
That was nice. I like Simon's headband too, eh? Like, I feel like he's gonna like kick your ass at disc golf and then at handball after on the court, you know?
Simon is such an impressive guy too.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what his age group is, but he's got to be 15, 20 years younger than, or look 15, 20 years younger than what
Then he is? Oh, absolutely. Yeah. He still gets carded.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great dude too. Look at that.
Good run, Greg.
We're going to see that a lot on this round because they won't care. You know?
Like
They'll make those putts coming back.
It's frightening what these guys can do in these conditions.
Oh, that was nice.
Come on, guys.
KSW's liking that one.
Come on. What did I just watch there?
All I know is let's remember that one for when everybody's real hard on Marty later for his cut-throughs and bucket shots.
Greg's up for his putt. Clean job.
This salted caramel coffee, by the way,
It's not
or
bad,
hot
eh?
chocolate is delicious.
Just put one of those Keurig machines here up in the studio. So
See,
glad
Double
you're
G
enjoying
didn't, he didn't even care, you know? He went for that, threw that putt in, no big deal.
Oh my goodness.
Camera was on the wrong side to really tell if that was like an off putt or it actually did cut through because it looked like he hit it pretty solid, but
Tough
Marty
break.
will be disappointed in that because he's so good from those short distances. What was that?
What in the world? Kim off to just a terrible start.
That was ridiculous though. Like he didn't deserve that one bit.
Not one bit. He deserves better.
But you can tell he's gonna turn it around because he laughed. He's in a good headspace. He's like, whatever, man. Like, there's nothing I can do about that.
Kim is a guy that you cannot count him out, no matter what. He can just run you down. Like, I would not want to be in first place and have him on my tail. So after hole 2, an unfortunate bogey for Kim, double bogey for Kim. 3 pars for the rest, and we'll just kind of move along. With this one, I'm sure he's unhappy with that. What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? Well,
Laugh it off.
We'll see the resilience with the rest of the round, Jeffy, because look at the scores. I mean, he's +3 already, and he's shooting worse than the last round we just watched. But I have a feeling by the end of this, he'll turn us around.
Hole 3, par 3, 225. Must make.
Must make. At this point, must make. Kim Scott Wood must make, and he will make it. I have confidence in this one. He's going to get it.
What do you think Marty's thinking right now? Because he's obviously extended his lead, and he doesn't really have anybody chasing his heels too closely at the moment. Does he have to let off the gas? Can he relax a little bit?
Never. I if anything, there you go. He's parked. Marty's not messing around. That's if you're gonna sit and wait for him to screw up to give you something, you're gonna be waiting a long time. I'm gonna say, like, if he sees blood, he's gonna go for the kill.
Simon with a very fortunate kick there. This could be a double-edged sword as well, because that putt and this win, you miss, end up in that death zone behind it, can get very rough. The double G.
Yeah, all over it.
It's just a
piece of cake
smooth
for
as
him.
butter.
But that's his thing. He's so smooth that way.
Wow, does he take the CTP? It looks like it.
I'd say so, yeah.
Pretty close.
He's just trying to let Marty know, hey, I'm here too, bud.
Oh my goodness! And Kim says, "Sorry, boys, I'll take it from you now." That's the Kim we're talking about.
He might have gave away a few on the other holes, but he ain't letting you have this one.
Absolutely not. Simon with a very tough putt here. Let's see what
star
he does.
frame. Star frame.
Oh, great bid. I guess everybody's just going to clean this up now. 3 birds and a par, and we'll just move on to the next one.
It's what to expect at this point. I mean, you got the lead card. Holes like this, they're not going to be happy if they're not at least getting a chance to make it in, right? That was three park jobs.
And this is the kind of golf we expect to be seeing for the rest of the day.
Yeah, now we're getting into the hole 4. It's a tough one.
Hole 3, 3 birdies, 1 par. Great bid from Simon for a star frame. I have no doubt as these holes progress that we'll probably see another attempt for those star frames later. Hole 4, 354 feet, par 4. We talked about this on the previous round, how difficult this is to work their way up there. Any chance these guys are going for eagles? Any different strategies?
Oh, I'm saying Kimmy's going for it. And the rest of the guys are just going to go for the nice smooth approach. But I think at this point, with losing so many on the first 2 holes, he's going to be thinking in his head, like, I need to make some moves here on this one.
Yeah.
And Marty, like I said, he's just so good with that putter. He's going to throw that smooth putter shot and just play it like he should.
Marty with control here. Just a very solid, stable shot. He's not trying to make anything crazy.
He has so much confidence in that next one too, right, Jeff? Just that nice little up shot.
How much pressure does a shot like that put on these guys? Like, are they trying to do better now?
Like, in which regards? Like,
are they trying to overtake that shot and maybe take too much risk on?
Some will, Look
at that shot from Greg.
Gigi went a bit more, but this is nothing. Like, that's layup for these guys. Like, this hole, they could all outdrive. It's not an issue of distance. It's just an issue of placement. And when you hit those trees, you're going to be looking at a bogey, and they just don't want that.
Over the hill.
Kim looks like he's...
I think they thought it was better than it kind of hit something there and kicked it up a bit.
That's a very sharp shot, too, and just to get around to the basket. Simon with a forearm.
So this is nice there, yeah.
To perfection. Just stays on the fairway.
But you can see, like, with him, too, he's not trying to kill it. He's just... But you know what? And I thought I knew what I was talking about. Said Kimmy was going to go for it, and even he didn't. Like, he's not going to win it on this hole, so Probably just figured I'll play the safe and try and get the birdie.
Look at this shot from Marty. Man, like, when Marty's at the front of the pack and control that pad, it must be so tough to compete with someone who's making shots that consistently.
Well, he gets in that zone, and you're not wrong. He doesn't let off the gas. You can't really look at it like that. As soon as you start pitting it like you against him, it's probably going to go a lot worse for you.
Look at this. Disc
That's
propped
nice.
up on the side, up against the branch. Park job.
GG's so good in this type of play, though. You can see as soon as the trees surround him, he just starts threading the needle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Making it look too easy.
Kim with a solid approach shot here. Inside circle 1. You should make smooth work of that.
Oh, yeah. Simon, no problems.
Simon with an absolutely beautiful shot here.
He comes to play. He's a good player.
Simon's a great guy. We've
Been
had a
playing
chance
for a
to
long
film him
time.
a few times this season, and he's been fun every time.
There. Holy.
What is going on here, guys?
I'm not sure. Did that hit like the center pole again?
It
Bounce
looked
back?
like it hit it square. I can't believe that fell out. Oh my goodness. I'm going to go ahead and say it and just say that's unlucky. That's an unlucky shot for Kim.
I think I'm going to go ahead and say it was too good.
Mm-hmm.
It was almost too perfect.
Mhm.
If you hit that pole and it goes through the chains, it'll bounce back on you like that.
And folks, this is a lot harder than it looks there. That shot, he is trapped behind both those trees with a very, very tight line.
I'm going to say the same thing just happened to Marty. That hit the center pole and went right through the backside.
Yeah. Wow, what an unlikely turn of events here.
Right?
Wow.
Double G. I didn't think
Wow.
he seen that coming. Him and Simon taking
Look, they're even
turns.
looking at the basket. Everybody's confused by that. I don't know, guys. I think there's been a curse put on that one today. All right, after hole 4, 2 beautiful birdies from Simon and Greg. An unfortunate par for Kim, and an even more unfortunate bogey for Marty.
I didn't see that one coming at all.
Neither did I. I mean, holy smokes. Wow. All right, moving on to hole 5. It is a 400-foot par 4. Definitely plays more like, what, 450? Maybe more?
Even more, I think, with the uphill and how high you have to get off the tee if you are going to go above the tree line.
How much harder does this hole have to get to be a 5? I mean, is this about as hard as a par 4 gets, or what?
This is a good par 4 if you're a huge crusher, but really, like, when people throw that nice shot down the middle and sit, it just seems to make the hole look easy. But as soon as they don't, it becomes very difficult.
Greg here takes the pad. Beautiful, beautiful shot. Wind kind of took it, dragged it into the left side of the fairway there.
But you know he's just trying to land right there in the open and use the skills to get up there, right?
Simon with a forearm. Kind of a fortunate drop there, but he's still buried behind those trees.
Well, you can see how hard it is when you don't have the distance. Like, watch these. They're not going to care. Not one care.
Look at this.
Oh,
Quite a kick as well.
That was a light touch for Kimmy, too, because he can throw that 10 feet high rate all the way down to the basket.
Mm-hmm. And don't forget, guys, this is 30-kilometer-hour winds. Might actually, at this point of the day, it might have actually slowed down maybe a little bit, but it's still pretty bad.
I guess I didn't factor that in because I had assumed they'd both go over top, so it must have been real windy.
Mm-hmm. Simon with just a smart move, tackling this course properly, managing what he can do with what he's got.
Par is your friend.
Yep.
Sometimes we don't have many friends. We want to keep par on a friend side, you know what I mean? Marty with his putter shot. Is it high enough? Oh! It's just so good. You're not going to see too many people just throw that putter over and over again all around.
It never ceases to amaze me how efficient Marty is with those rocks and putters. Simon with third shot, good chip, puts himself in range to take par.
Oh, Double G actually wasn't too bad there.
GG, kind of the same position. Wow, all three
that's
of them
not
there.
bad. It looks like it's further away, but I have a feeling he's close there.
Mm-hmm. Wow, what a bid from Simon. Good run there. Next up is Marty. This is for his birdie.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
He wanted it after that last hole.
No doubt whatsoever in his mind. Greg here with a deceptively difficult putt.
Nice.
Doesn't matter. Cleans it up, no problem whatsoever.
Greg's good in the circle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If the statistics were kept, I think he'd had real good circle one putting.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Kim is just not having a start that he wants.
It's been a long time, too, though. Like, here he is back getting at it. Sometimes it takes a few, right?
He's been, I mean, this was the first event he played this season, and he's had a hiatus for what, 10 years, 8 years?
Right.
And he's back already playing at a 1,000+ level.
Oh, and it'll just keep going up from there.
Mm-hmm. Couple of birdies from Marty and Greg, no surprise there. Kim with a unfortunate 4, and Simon Newman with a bogey with a 5.
Let's see if one of these guys gets putting at this hole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one's interesting. Hole 6, 512 foot, par 4. Like, these guys are all going for it, right? These guys are all trying to eagle this hole.
Well, the distance is makeable. They have the shot. It's just getting it off the tee where it doesn't fade too much to the right.
How much is wind a factor on this shot?
Everything.
Yeah?
Because none of us really find this hole that hard until it's like it is today.
Look at the lift on that disc.
That's not bad.
Makes the second shot real interesting, though.
He knows. He's been there before.
He knows.
See, good snap. But you can see it just keeps pushing that disc no matter what you do. And people say, that's my most stable one. It should be coming back. But
Marty with a tremendous drive. But still, it looks like the wind is just dragging those discs out to the right side of the fairway. How much of an opportunity is this for Kim right now to see those shots?
Oh, this one's looking good.
Oh, beautiful.
That's nice. Real nice.
And that extra kind of cut into the center of the fairway gives you a much better viewpoint. Look at the wind, guys.
Yeah, Kimmy should have an easy just pitch up from there. It's just whether or not he wants to go for it, I guess, right?
Yeah, young short grass.
Simon way off to the right. Definitely not the direction he was going for. How hard is it to keep that disc going left?
So it doesn't fade to the right there on you?
Well, if you notice, all these shots ended up right side of the fairway. Look at this.
It's just so windy. That was nice. That's right there.
Wow. This is a critical up spot for Greg. He's only a few strokes behind Marty, and he definitely wants to make this easy for himself.
A little off there. That might be a tough putt to go for.
That's going to be a tough putt, but not out of his range by any means. You're talking 1,000 rated player here. Marty with just a beautiful, beautiful
a little
shot.
short, but that won't bother him at all.
Kim, the same thing.
See if that one sat there or not for him.
All right. Here's where we see what's going to happen. Come on, Greg. Oh, just a nick on the basket. Good bid.
Stayed there nice for him too, which is good.
Yeah, and that's the most important part. If you miss, to be able to at least clean it up. Marty for his 3.
No problem.
No problem at all.
Look at that, how hard that come out of his hand too. Like, he is not worried about it.
No.
He is on a mission to put that in.
Simon with a great attempt here.
No, don't you.
Please don't roll it. Good, good.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, and a roll.
Are we writing this down? Are we keeping track of these?
This
I don't even know.
This is brutal.
Is that 3?
That's 4, I think.
4?
I think so.
3 for sure.
3 for sure.
Like he's batting 50% on that.
Yeah.
6 holes. Jeez, I'm gonna have to chat with him about that.
Yeah, this is not okay.
I do recall like conversing in the last round and him telling me, wait till you see the footage of round 2.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that's the end of them.
Me too,
I
because
do.
this is just painful.
Well, one thing's if you give it away yourself, but that's unfair. But...
Mm-hmm. So Marty with a beautiful birdie, just a clean, solid drive, great upshot, easy putt for him. 3 pars for the rest. I'm starting to feel bad for Kim now.
He's holding it though. He'll bring it back around.
Absolutely. Hole 7, par 3, 329 feet. Cam's had a rough day. Look at this. Oh boy.
He ran all the way up there just to do that on that hole. That's awesome. He's quite the character.
So what are we expecting these guys to do? Like, is this a must make as well at this point?
I'd say it's a must make at this point.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a few birdies here.
Is there any chance that we'll see? Oh wow!
Already with his putter again. This is difficult to do, and he makes it look so easy.
Like, folks, for
I'm surprised he went out of
goodness.
bounds there. To be honest with you, he was so close to being right there. I think that wind's just making it much more difficult for these guys today.
Greg running out to be able to watch his shot. I think he's in that clearing though, so yeah. I think Greg's okay to pitch up for 3.
He'll be no problem. He'll even get a long run at it.
Yeah, he'll get a decent putt.
He's not happy with it though.
I expect him to take advantage of the information he's got now and make some adjustments in his shot.
He did a bit, but they're really pushing.
Yeah.
Sometimes though you get all these other factors like wind and those elements, and then you throw in the, like we keep saying, must get birdies.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that element of like, well, you should get this hole because it's short, and it kind of messes with you, right?
Mm-hmm. And this is what I was expecting. Like,
this is what I would do all day, every day,
right.
if I could do it.
Like, look at this quality forearm.
Perfect.
That's how you do it. That's Simon taking advantage of the other players' kind of throws and making the right adjustments to take advantage. So Marty pulling out of his OB here. This putt matters.
Good run. Looks like the wind all of a sudden. I feel like I remember this now too, where it was really swirling. Like it would just get going like crazy and then stop for a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it's died down a bit, so they can putt anyway.
GG with a circle 2 putt here. Oh, good run. Let's see what Simon can do with this gorgeous forearm.
There it.
Oh,
what?
Man.
I'm not sure what's going. That just went through the chains or hit the pole too.
It's playing with my mind because it looks in every time. Come on, Kimmy. Come on.
We just talked about not having enough friends, and I feel like the baskets are not being friendly today.
No, they are not. Not one bit. Goodness gracious.
Where's you over there?
What's up? How's it going?
No problem for GG. He looks huge on film.
He's such a tall guy.
He's a monster.
Like I'm 6'2", and when I'm behind him filming, I have to have the camera, the tripod, all the way to the top, and I have to almost get in different angles just to be able to capture him properly. He certainly has the body type to be a top pro.
Well, I think you don't really notice some of those things until you see it looking back, like from a different perspective. Like I've never done this before. So when you see it there, like I see him all the time, I never think twice. But now I'm watching, I'm like, Jesus, he's huge.
He's a very tall guy. So we got an unfortunate bogey here for Marty Hendell. 3 pars, solid hole. I'm to be honest with you, I'm a bit surprised. I expected to see more birdies on this, but given the wind conditions and how difficult it is today, it's harder than it looks. Hole 8, par 3, 265. Let's see what happens here. Any different strategies? Are we going to see anything other than just a...
I don't think the wind's going to be an issue for this one, and they are the most skilled at this point, so I think you're going to see some sneak through. Surprisingly, where you go, how come you didn't get the last hole, but you guys birdied this one?
This looks gorgeous.
Oh, that little nick at the end. Still putting, though.
Great shot. Could have used a little more power, maybe a little bit more height, but definitely a good bid. Next up, Kimmy.
Oh, beautiful.
Wow. There
See?
you go.
Did I not just call that, Jeffy? Right?
There you go.
How'd you not get the last hole, Kimmy? But they just got that extra bit of power, right? So when you can find those tighter lines, you're going to need that snap and that power.
Simon with a big shot there.
And he was just a little bit too low.
It's amazing how just those little adjustments can make such a big difference in your second shot. Marty back of the bus, surprisingly.
Oh, here's another tight one.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. He
wow. Holy smokes.
Just a little too much power.
Wow, Marty. That's a... Is this 365 feet or 265? Because I'm not sure.
He usually doesn't do that. I just think he was just trying to get that line. Maybe he was trying to put it in. Who knows?
Simon, smart move. Pitches up. Gets himself in a good spot. Doesn't want to play any games. I think he thinks he can get a stroke on Marty here if he just takes it easy. He's probably right.
Man, he really went past.
That
was a beautiful shot.
He's buried.
Though.
One thing I know about Marty is you never count him out. You can put him in the most terrible positions and he'll figure out how to scramble it.
He obviously didn't have much there if he's throwing a little tomahawk.
Not bad, given where he was. Greg putting for his birdie. What do you say, just outside the circle one there?
It looks like just out, yeah.
Good bid. Shouldn't be too hard for his 3. For par? There you go.
I don't know what he said there, but that's our little fun banter at the end of the hole. See what I'm saying? How you can see, even if these guys are going to have frustration, they're going to leave it till it doesn't matter anymore. Do you know what I mean?
And that I think is what separates a lot of these top tier pros. They don't take it too seriously, not when it comes to dealing with their stress levels. Or they become very good at just managing it for later.
Well, and it's fine. Like, we all have moments, but just wait until the end of the hole. Like, wait till everybody's finished and putt out and they've done what they need to do, and then we can banter till we're blue in the face.
So Kim picks up a stroke on the rest of the card here with an absolutely gorgeous drive. Marty with a phenomenal scramble covers for par, and Simon and Greg with 2 good bids to pick up the birdies and still were able to clean up for par as well.
If I knew the statistics on this whole event, I'm assuming his shot was amazing, because I don't think there was many birdies on that hole throughout the 3 rounds.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Hole 9, par 3, 415 feet.
You think they're going to get past that annoying tree?
These guys, I definitely think these guys can all drive down in that direction. And it wouldn't surprise me if we see some birdies. Yeah. Even though this is a very, very hard hole to birdie from the longs. That's in... Yeah, that's definitely not what he was looking for.
Throws so hard, hits the ground, hits the table, skips, flies over here.
Yep. Greg with
there you go. Stay over it.
Beautiful shot.
Phenomenal
That's good. Shot.
Yep. Once you get down there far enough, you can see the basket, and you tend to make a better upshot. If you're back a little too far, you can't get an idea of exactly where the basket is. So it's easy to overthrow or underthrow.
Simon with an unfortunate kick off the tree. Marty continues to sit at the back of the bus, shockingly. Just gets around the tree.
Come on. That's coming back. Oh, that's pin high.
That is crushed.
Easy work for him.
That's probably a rock, too. If I know Marty. Simon with a second shot.
Well, with this wind going, like it's hard. Like you just want to get 75% of the way down there on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought this was a par 4, but it's a par 3.
Yeah,
right?
It definitely.
And a lot
is.
of times we all play it like we think it is or something, but it's not.
Look at that lift. Look at this control.
That's perfect.
I mean, that's what a 1,000 rated player looks like right there.
1002.
1002. Sorry, I forgot those 2 points.
It matters, okay?
It does.
Might not matter to you, but it matters to him. Trust me. Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Greg with a very intelligent upshot there.
Greg just makes it look too easy, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely up there as one of my favorite people to play with.
Great shot from Simon. Sometimes in these situations, your ego can be your enemy, and going for stuff like that can be a lot more dangerous than it looks. Marty for 2.
Oh, I'm not sure if he purposely laid that up or what happened.
I think that he's just purposely laying that up, and he just wants to move on. He knows he's got the lead. What's going on with this?
He's smiling though. He knows.
I've never seen this before. He's just, that's it. This is just a bad front 9 for him.
It happens. Like if you don't mind watching what you just seen there from him, don't worry. You'll get to see me do it a whole bunch. But that's uncharacteristic for KSW. Like he is an extremely good putter. When he gets that putter going.
Well, as the season progresses, we filmed a pile of rounds with him, and I think as the season progresses, you'll really see what he's capable of.
Well, and this is the first event, of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Then the extra element of the film crew, so...
Yeah, this is the first time he's been filmed in many years as well.
Yeah. He's probably got other than Marty, he's probably got the most experience with that kind of, being under the limelight, and, he's an amazing disc golfer. And
absolutely he is.
He did a lot of ass kicking, that's for sure.
Definitely. A couple of pars here for Greg and Marty, a couple of bogeys for Simon and Kim. What do you think? Interesting front 9. Pretty surprised at what happened. Marty running off here, minus 11, kicks off it with a huge eagle on hole 1, 3 birdies, couple of bogeys. Greg, clean card, 3 birds, rest pars, couple of bogeys for Simon and a birdie, and 3 very unfortunate bogeys for Kim. Sitting at minus 11, 7, couple of minus 5s. What do you think we're going to see in the back 9?
I think it's going to get a little more heated. I think everybody's going to be running and gunning a bit more. It's the last 9. They got to get the scores going.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to sit in a good spot for the last round, right?
I think you're going to see him recover. I do.
I think for the few that Kimmy made the mistakes on, but he get a lot of spit outs there. So I mean, if the basket just decides to maybe just be his friend for the back 9, I think they'll be fine. I think they're going to turn around. We're going to see some spectacular disc golf. It's going to be great.
And okay, well, anyway, thanks so much to everybody for watching, and what a phenomenal round of golf. And let's just keep moving on. We'll see you at the back 9. All right, thanks, guys.